Well, I got all my stuff condensed and a bay opened up. I'm gonna pull the truck under here and get it out of the rain and see if I can't tinker on a few more things on it. See if we can figure out the transmission thing. So what I've researched, and I had a few people send me some stuff, and pretty much when I took that video you saw, I had just got the truck. I hadn't looked over anything on it. And what I can figure from this truck and the truck my uncle has and the diagrams that people have sent me and everything I've looked up is they have put everything on here backwards. That should be brake off and that should be brake on. So they possibly could have burnt the brake off by not knowing. And I was thinking that this was like the other dump truck, the A30, where you have neutral and then that should be drive instead of first, and then it should be 3, 2, 1, so that all the way up here is first gear. You're locked in first, it won't come out of first. Then you can go to second, it will go from first to second, won't go any higher. And then you can do third where it won't, it'll go 1, 2, 3 and then nothing else, but then you put it in drive and it'll go through all the gears. So I'm going to fire it up, let it warm up a second, and see if that kind of helps anything. And then I do remember there was an old one I drove one time that if the dump lever wasn't exactly in the right spot, it wouldn't shift. That feels like it's a little worn out. So I'm going to tinker with that and just make sure that that's not causing it to being loose, to not shift properly. So let's see what it does. And I got all the air conditioning stuff figured out. That is air condition off. The only thing that I can figure is somebody had the bright idea to maybe like power wash the dash off or something, and they blasted all the stickers off. I don't know, but here we go. I mean, it runs phenomenal. It holds air pressure. I haven't been on it in 2 days and it's still at 5. So after doing a little more investigation work, so that's the differential lock. When that was on, I could not get it to get out of like first or second gear. So I took it off and it flies like a rocket now. So I'm not sure exactly what's going on with that. I was thinking that maybe the lever right here, but I'm gonna fix all this because all this is bad. First is drive, that's third, second, first. So all that's backwards. And I'm gonna see if I got some alcohol here. See if that'll take that off. We'll put our new diagram on here. That is no good. That'll confuse anybody that gets in here. It confused me for a minute before I realized, you know what? I've driven one of these enough to know that that's not where it needs to be. So let me get this fixed. We'll take it on a little drive. Still pretty sure that that's park and brake off. If anybody can elaborate on that, but I mean it makes sense. Everything's off, it's facing up, so that should be on, which has got air pushing, and I hear something leaking. So normally when you hear that sound, that's the park brake coming off. Air normally means pushing the chamber in to take the brake off, and then all the air releasing means park brake off, I think. Much better. So I'm doing a little spelling fix. Reverse now has an E, and I'm going to try to get brake off and actually maybe spell that the right way. They tried, so I'm pretty sure anybody that spells like that wouldn't know which way to put the parking brake anyway, so maybe if I rewrite it, it'll fix it. Well, now that I know which way goes forward and gears, I figured might as well pull some of these nails out of the tires. As long as we don't hear air come out, we're good. No, it's going to take a lot more than that. I think these are regroovable. They should be like 3 or 4 inches thick. We got a bunch right here for some reason. I don't know why. Release! Yes, that's definitely not going to cause it to leak. Let's get the 16 penny out now. Don't you wish you could do that to your car tire? Yeah, we're good. That was strange as to why there'd be so many nails stuck in the tires at like the exact same spot. And another one. My gracious. Where have they been driving this thing? Oh, that one broke off. Let's try again. No hissing, please. Ooh. Ooh. No bubbles. No bubbles. Makes me happy. Now I gotta look at all the tires. That's a good feeling. You can pull an 1.5 inches of nail out of a tire and not have a problem. Alright, let's take it for a test drive now. Wasn't that exciting? That's literally how many more nails I pulled out of the tires after walking around and looking, and that's just what I can see. It's not including what's down at the ground, and can't really see the front. This thing has definitely been used. Oh, there's a grease sitting right there. 2 of them actually. Well, that's good to know. Oh, and thanks everybody for sending me. Somebody actually sent me the whole PDF version of the operator's manual and one for the repair manual. So thank you for the 2 people that sent me those. Those are greatly appreciated, and I have already printed one off. Let's take it for a test drive now. Look at that. Much better. Spelled right. Spelled right. Labeled right. Labeled right. Parking brake still don't work though. It doesn't work. Let's see what it does. Backing up. Stay on the driveway, not tear up the grass. I'm gonna have to drive a little bit more, and it doesn't go into second reverse, but that's not the end of the world. Maybe it is in second reverse, I don't know. Seems like the one we got goes faster than that. Alright, drive and go. Watch this. 1, 2, 3. This thing have 4 gears? Should have 4. We're hauling boogie though. Does Jake brake work? I don't know. Yeah, the light. Oh yeah. Well, wasn't even holding the brake. Maybe it was just downshifting. I don't know. Let's see that. I still don't know if it's engaging into high range. About to drive over my stuff. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. Alright, I'm much happier now. Still not sure why when that differential's locked, it's not engaging. I'm gonna try something else. I'm going to lock the front and back axle so that it's in 6-wheel drive and see if that affects the shifting. Alright, so that should engage. Oh yeah, definitely engages the 6-wheel drive. There we go. Well, so far so good. The fire truck's not mine. It is kind of cool though. Evidently I'm storage. Zoom, zoom. Alright, now let's try something again now. It's not gonna go. I can already feel well. Now that was weird. It has never worked. God dog. You ain't going. Don't need the brakes with all that locked in. Alright, so that's weird. It drives now after engaging that. Let's take everything back out. I always like to shift to reverse and just take all the stress off everything and make sure all the gears come out. Flying now. I think this is going to be all right. Well, it's starting to rain again. Let's go put this under the shelter and give me a little more free time later today to mess with it. Well, I'm excited now. Everything seems to run good on it now. I just got that figured out. That was weird. It was like it was a glitch or something, but it seems to be happy now. Maybe she's realized she's gonna have a good life now. Better quit acting like that. Next thing to do is open the hood, and I'm gonna just kind of look over the motor some. I need some lights in here, but is what it is. I was low on hydraulic fluid the other day, but it only took like 2 gallons to fill it up, so it's not like that was too big of a deal. So at least it's out of the weather, and I'll let it dry off a little bit so the water isn't dripping off on me. See what else I can figure out on it.